Hey everyone, it's Miss Stokes, and in this video we're going to be talking about some really good know-hows for Google Slides. So let's dive straight in because we have a lot to cover. So the first thing I want to show you is how you can copy a presentation. So this is the presentation that I or one of your seminar teachers have been using this week. But this right here, the Teach Us Something slide, I want to steal this and use it as my own. So to do that, I would go to File, make a copy, and then I can choose to either make a copy of the entire presentation or just the selected slide. Now I just want this one slide for my video that I'm going to make for you, or that I'm making right now. So I select just this slide, and as you can see, it brings the slide over. And so why would we use this tool? Well, the first reason is sometimes you see formatting that your teacher or someone else has used, and you really want to use that formatting yourself. And so this allows you to create a presentation with the formatting already there. Also, sometimes you're required to do that. Your teacher might create a template and ask you to use that template. And so in that case, you would need to make a copy of the slide or the entire presentation so that you have the template and you can edit it. Now, when I make the copy, you can see the title is copy of and what the original title was. I want to make sure I'm titling my documents really, really well so I can find them easily. So I'm going to title this Slides for Google Slides Know-How Video. That way I can find it more easily because that's what this is going to be for. All right. So that's the first thing. Let's start diving into our list of skills that you're going to be required to use. So the first thing that you're going to be required to do when making your project is adding in a new slide. So the way you do that is going up to here to this plus, and it will add a slide in for you. But you can also choose from a huge variety of different slides, so depending on what you want. So for instance, I can have a slide that looks like this, or I can have a slide that looks like, this. And so by using this drop down, you can get a lot of different options of formatting. And so that's how you add new slides of a variety of formats. Now you'll notice with my slides, they're super stylized with like this pink cow print, but say that's not what I want my slides to look like. The way you can change your theme, so we're going to the second one, creating backgrounds and themes, is you can click right here where it says theme. So between layout and transition, I have this theme option. So if I click on theme, it gives me a variety of themes that I can choose from for my presentation. So I might like this one. It's a little more formal than a pink cow. And so then I have these much more formal slides that I can choose from and use in my presentation. Now, something that a lot of students have been doing lately is going to the internet to find really fun presentation themes. So for instance, there's this site called Slides Go that you log into with your Google, and they have a variety of different templates that you can use. For instance, we have this flower one, we have boho, we have, let's get this to go away. We have Thanksgiving ones and Halloween ones. Sorry, it's asking me questions. There we go. And so for instance, if I wanted to do a project on the ocean, I could search ocean slides, and all these different ones that have to do with the ocean pops up. And so here, I like this one, aquatic biomes. I like that theme. I would go in here, I'd click on download this template for Google Slides, and it creates, I'd hit make a copy, and it creates a document for me with these really cool themed slides that I can then use. And so as you can see, once it's loaded, you have all of these really very nicely formatted slides that you can just fill in your information for. And so there are online templates that allow for you to kind of bypass a lot of work in creating cool backgrounds and titles and formatting and all that jazz. It's already there for you. And so those are some ways that you can create a really cool format. All right, so new slide, check. Creating backgrounds and themes, check. We can do it in Google Slides using their themes, or we can go to the internet and find some themes there. Now, aligning boxes. So when you are creating boxes, so say I have this text box number 1, and I want this just to be half the size of the slide. As you drag this in, you will see a red line. There it is. Ooh, this red line appears. What does that red line mean? That red line indicates that you are exactly halfway in the slide. Similarly, if I drag this up, I hit a red line. That red line indicates that I'm exactly halfway on the slide. And so those red lines allow for you to create really good alignment. So I'm going to make this so we can see it. So say I want to do another box. I need a second box and I want them to be perfectly aligned. So I drag this over and my red line occurs. And this red line indicates that these boxes are perfectly parallel. Now I want this box to be as long as this box. So I'll take this and I'll drag it. The red line appears and I know they're the exact same length. And so why does this matter? It matters because it allows for me to create really tidy slides where everything is lined up. So I want to have another text box. I can line it up here. And so I know they're perfectly parallel and I can drag this one. And now look at these little blue lines that pop up here. What they indicate is that my boxes are exactly the same distance apart. And so I can create this really nice, tidy, equally spaced, equally aligned boxes. And so we want to make sure that when we are creating our text box so that things look tidy, we are using this tool to guide us in where we should drop our boxes. And so it creates a really easy way to create very tidy looking slides. So that's another skill that you need to show that you can use is by aligning your boxes so that they are parallel and equally spaced. All right, check. So next thing we want to talk about is inserting pictures, video, diagrams, etc. So let me go in and insert a new slide. So on this slide, I want to insert cool stuff. So the way we do that is we go up here to this insert tool and we have a ton of things that we can use. So first, when inserting an image, I go to search the web or upload from a computer. So I'll go to my pictures and I have all these really cool pictures already in here. So I'm going to put in what's called a bait ball from an AP Science class, but I insert this cool picture and I'm going to drag it over. I want it to be centered. That looks really nice. So I've inserted a picture. So again, that's insert, image, upload from computer. You can also search the web over here. So this is called a bait ball in science. And so I could also have Google Slides do the research for me, and I can insert this picture of a bait ball onto my slide. So those are two ways you can insert pictures. You can do it from pulling from your own images that are saved to your laptop, or you can do it by searching the web. So that's how you insert an image. Check. How do we insert a video? So I'm going to create another slide. So video. Again, you go to insert, you go to video, and pulling from YouTube is pretty much the easiest way to do it, but you would grab the URL from YouTube, you would copy and paste it in here and hit enter. So for example, my daughter loves Bluey, so I have this Bluey YouTube video. I'm going to grab the URL, I paste it here, I hit enter, and I can select that video, and it inserts into my presentation. And now when I'm presenting, I can present the video directly in my presentation without having to click on something that takes me out of my presentation. So that's how we insert a video. Now, last but not least, how do we insert a diagram? So same thing, go to insert, go to diagram, and there are a lot of options in here. So I'm going to click hierarchy, and so I can just pick one that I like, and it creates this diagram in here that I can then add my own labels for. And so there are, whenever you have an assignment that requires some type of diagram, you don't have to build it yourself. There are tons of different types of diagrams. already provided for you in Google Slides that you can add in. Alrighty, so that's how we do all the inserts for pics, videos, diagrams. We did inserting video from YouTube. Now, the next one, clip art. So clip art can be pretty. So if I go to Google Images right here, I can say, for instance, penguin clip art. So I search penguin clip art, and a lot of these will pop up. Now, not all of these are clip art. So this one isn't, it has a white background. This one isn't, it has a white background, white background, white background. Come on, give me some real clip art. Haha. So if it has a checkerboard background like this, it's actually clip art. So I can save image as penguin. And now when I go back to my slides, I can then insert an image from my computer. And I'm gonna go grab my penguin. And he's clip art. So what does it mean for something to be clip art? You can see that it has no background and it can overlap with my other pictures really nicely. And so that's how you insert clip art. You got to go find it in Google, and then you save it as an image and then insert the image, and you can get these really cool layered effects in your slides. All right, so we're gonna pause right here, and I'm gonna go to another video because I'm almost out of time. So far we've covered how to create a new slide, how to create themes, how to align boxes, how to insert all this fun stuff ranging from videos to clip art. And in the next video, we'll do the second half. We're gonna talk about formatting options all the way to how to share your document. So I will see you in video 2. Bye.